Hey guys, it's Tinker Taylor here today, bringing you back another Pokemon build series video. Today we have Graveler, who is a rock ground type. He kind of just looks like a big round rock with two sets of arms, one set kind of holding his tummy and another reaching out with three fingers. Both sets of hands have three fingers. And the tiniest little stubby rock feet as well. And he kind of looks like a little bit evil. Got like that little evil grin on his face. And this build, let me tell you, I tried building it last night and my game crashed and I was like, you know what, forget it, I'm gonna bed early. Went to bed early and I was like, I'll get up a little bit earlier than usual and I'll build and it'll be all good. And I ended up waking up like 2 hours earlier than my alarm, 2.5 hours earlier than my alarm. And just never went back to sleep. So I've been up for a while. Eventually got up, did the build, and yeah, here we are. But yeah, I can't really seem to win with the whole sleeping thing. I'm trying to go to bed earlier so that I can sleep a good decent amount so that I can get better from being sick. But yeah, still. Still can't shake it. Like, I even had a nap yesterday, and I don't think that was what ruined my sleep. I really needed that nap because I was just feeling so exhausted after going out yesterday. And yeah, had a mad headache. Had a nap, felt much better, but yeah, now it's kind of like I'm just so tired. And yeah, but you know, got the build done, feel pretty good. Gonna do a couple more builds today and probably have another early night's sleep. I think what it is I keep forgetting to take my nighttime medication, and that really does help me feel better in the morning. It helps me get to sleep, get lots of rest and relaxation, and yeah, this time I keep forgetting to take it, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna go put it on my bedside table so that I remember to take it tonight, because yeah, I'm so tired of feeling so exhausted. Again, I'm like good with taking it during the day. You know, when I get up and I have my cup of tea, I'll have some, and then I'll have some with lunch. But yeah, I keep forgetting to take it at night, and it's really starting to get frustrating because it's starting to move from my head down into my chest. And yeah, just the whole feeling of not being able to breathe all that well. It's not the greatest, it's not the most fun, so yeah, definitely looking forward to feeling better, because at the moment it's not really happening, but I am getting these builds done and I'm pretty happy with them. I'm not really sure why I wanted to build what I ended up building. I have a little description next to each Pokemon. I've got a big old spreadsheet, and in that spreadsheet I've got the Pokemon's number, name, the types. I've got a column for, you know, is it a starter Pokemon, is it a legendary, is it a pseudo legendary, and then I have a description of what I'm going to build, and then next to that I've got like a, excuse me, did not mean to yawn there. I was really trying to hold that off. Next to it I've got, so yeah, like the description column, and then next to that I've got like an extra column for if I want to be even more descriptive. So yeah, some of them I'll write like, okay, I want to do like a farm, or a rockside home, or a gym, or whatever. And then in the second column it's a bit more detailed, so it's kind of like, you know, if I write gym, I might write like dirty warehouse next to it, so I can be like, okay, this used to be some sort of feral grungy warehouse and now we've turned it into a gym. And this one I just wrote cave bowling in the first column, which what does that even mean? I think because it's a rock and it's sort of circular shaped Pokemon, I thought of it rolling around. I mean, I also do read the description of some of them if I get really stuck, so it could have been something about it rolling in there, and you know, things that roll, you know what else rolls? Bowling balls. And you know what? This is a rock Pokemon, so why not build a bowling alley in a cave? So I guess that's kind of where I got this from. And it's less cave, more building built into side of rock. But again, I'm still pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it's definitely curious and weird and interesting. And I did try and use as much bowling stuff as I could that sort of made sense. Obviously the bowling alleys, the bowling balls, there's some shelves, like a shelf thing that I used, and a bowling trophy and some of the furniture. But yeah, some of it I was like, it just doesn't fit what I'm thinking in my head, so I don't end up using it. But I did end up using the bar here. So it's kind of more of a, I don't want to say an adult bowling alley, but a bowling alley that's more catered to adults. I guess you could bring kids here, but like, that's kind of not like a kid-friendly place, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I remember growing up, my family used to go bowling like once a month for maybe a year or two. It became a thing we did for a while, and I got really, I don't want to say really good at bowling, but for a kid, I got decent. I'd usually hit 100, just over 100, between like 98 and 110, which I know, again, is not fantastic. You know, the 300 is the best you can get, but the fact that, yeah, it was regularly hitting 100, and that was without bumpers as well. I really did try and do without bumpers. There was a couple of months where I was like, no, I'll do bumpers, but then after that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and get good scores without bumpers, and yeah, managed to get, I think my highest might have been 120 something, but that was a once-off, like, that might have been with the bumpers, so I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I bowled, but I did thoroughly enjoy it as a kid. Kind of want to do it again. I feel like, I think my biggest problem with bowling is it's generally a really loud play. Like, it's really loud to go bowling, and I don't know why. Like, why does it have to be so loud? So yeah, kind of don't really go bowling anymore, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, yeah, it's a loud thing. I don't understand why a lot of places in public have to be so loud. Like, why does it have to be so overwhelmingly loud, with the music just pumping up so loud that you can't even hear yourself think, and like arcades and stuff like that. And it's not even a sensory thing. It's just like there's so many bright lights. I mean, technically yes, it's a sensory thing, but like it's just, yeah. I don't understand why everything has to be so loud all the time, and so bright and in your face. It makes me want to leave quicker rather than spend time there and enjoy it. So yeah, I don't know, if you guys work at a bowling alley or an arcade or anything like that, I 100% feel like you guys should maybe invest in lowering your music, and not having such bright lights, because I would 100% do it if it was a less, like, it feels like I'm in a rave or something like that, and that's not, can we just tone it down a tiny bit? That I would greatly appreciate that. I mean, at the moment, I would love if everything would be dark and silent, but that's not the point. That's how I feel normally with the arcades and bowling and stuff like that. It's usually too loud. So, yeah, long story short, I'd love to do more of that sort of stuff, but yeah, it's just too loud, too bright, too much. And yeah, I get a headache basically straight away. But I feel like this place here, this bowling alley, would probably have very quiet. Oh, that's what I should put in. I should put in like a jukebox or something. It would be very quiet. You know, you can hear yourself think and whatnot. Like, yes, the sound of the pins being knocked over would be loud, but it's a bowling alley. What do you expect? Like, it's gonna make noise. But yeah, I feel like it'd be very quiet compared to other places. And I think I would enjoy bowling here. Let me know down below. Would you prefer a quieter place to bowl, or do you like it being like loud and lots of people and you know, lots of busy stuff going on? Because yeah, you guys could probably already tell I definitely don't like it being over the top and excessive. But yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear it. But we are getting pretty close to the end of the video here. I do just add a few little decorations and knickknacks here and there. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this build, or my rambling, and you want to see more builds like this, or hear more rambling like this, definitely make sure to subscribe. I do come out with a video almost every single day. February is the only month where I don't, because I do the A to Z challenge. I only do 26 builds in that month, but every other month is the Pokemon build series. So you'll get a build every other day. But I hope to see you guys in the next one. But until then, bye guys.